Shout out to the K&J Fam, and you rock with Kristen and Jamil. We're back, you guys, for another mukbang.
Woo!
But not just any mukbang.
What?
Tonight we went to a really, really popular spot in Las Vegas called Juan's Flaming Fajitas.
Yes.
This place is known for their fajitas and their Mexican food. And a lot of people told us to come here.
Yeah.
So shout out to my aunt and uncle because
Yes.
this is their favorite Mexican spot.
That's
and we've
right.
been wanting to try this for a while now. So they have a few locations in Vegas, which is pretty cool. And it actually looks really, really good.
It does.
And, you know, believe it or not, we only got two things. We got, although it doesn't look like it, we got the chicken and shrimp fajitas.
Yeah.
Comes with tortillas, rice and beans on the side. And then we got the steak nachos.
Yeah, exactly. But then there's all these sides that come with it. There's a soup that comes with it. I mean, it comes with
Soup, there's
everything.
bean dip, there's salsa.
Exactly.
We have sides of sour cream, guacamole, and pico for the...
That's right.
And I just have to say right now, we ordered corn tortillas, and these are handmade, fresh,
Yep.
legit corn tortillas.
You know what's funny? You actually said that because I, while they were showing the order to me and everything, kind of walking me through everything, I saw these like little balls that they were about to put into the oven. I realized they were tortillas.
Totally.
They were actually making them fresh.
Yes.
So shout out to Juan's Fajitas for that. That's pretty cool.
And you know that is a good spot when they make fresh tortillas.
Exactly. And I do have to also give a shout out to Guile. Guile was the one that helped me, and he was awesome. He literally, you guys know how it is with us. Sometimes we come home and we don't have all the food. He literally took everything out of the bag and was like, you got this, and got that. I didn't tell you that, but he was awesome.
That's
he was
amazing.
Awesome. So shout out to you, Guile. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you, Guile. Okay, so we're
right.
going to eat, and then we're going to talk about multiple questions that we get of why we delete negative comments.
Yes.
So we're going to talk to you about that and explain what's up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All those negative people out there. This one's for you. No, just
Okay,
teasing.
well, we're going to enjoy this food.
I know.
And get it in, which I'm super excited about.
Okay, we're going straight for the fajitas.
Ooh, you guys, these shrimp are jumbo.
I know.
Which I think is like a great sign when you have good, big, juicy shrimp.
Yep. We literally just talked about that in the video, how it's nicer to have, you prefer the big prawns.
I do prefer the big prawns.
Rather than the little small
we went
baby
at
shrimp.
this other place that had small shrimp, and I was just not feeling it. But I like a good big prawn.
Yep.
For sure.
Oh, this looks good.
Put pico, sour cream, and guac.
You guys, we've heard about this place for quite a while now, but once again, we never came by. We never stopped by here until today. I mean, we were thinking about it. I think we were supposed to come by here a couple weekends ago, but something happened. We weren't able to make it. But
We're finally here.
I'm glad we did.
And I'm excited, you guys. I mean, look at that loaded fajita. That looks really good.
Exactly.
I have a plate so I don't spill.
Sour cream is
No.
No. Go ahead. You go for it. I appreciate it. I want you to enjoy every bite. I want you to be honest. Give the fam an honest review.
Wow. Oh my god.
Oh yeah. And this place was popping.
Packed.
I mean, it is like a Saturday night, but the guy was like, pretty much all week long, it gets as busy as it does towards the evening. It's pretty cool.
It tastes tons of flavor. You got lots of lime in there. That's flavors of lime. Wow.
Good.
One of the best fajitas I've had in a very long time.
Really?
And I love these shrimp. I'm like literally obsessed right now.
Uh-oh. Kristen's spilling.
I dropped something. Normally it's you.
I know, right? Oh, don't worry, it will be.
Wow. Man, this lives up to the hype.
It's good. I like it a lot. I'm gonna go for these nachos really quick. Yeah, that's the tough thing, you guys, about bringing nachos or the loaded fries or anything with cheese home. You know, the cheese gets a little bit harder, of course, but We could microwave it, of course, if we want, but it's okay. I don't mind eating it like this. If you want to microwave it, let me know, though, and we can do it.
No, I'm good.
It's not too bad.
I'm probably not going to have any nachos. I'm really happy with these. Just so you know,
You
we have
some nachos?
Okay, I'll have a bite. I'll try it. But I feel like fajitas tonight. But with the sour cream, pico, and guac in front of you, if you want to put it on the nachos, you can.
I don't think it needs it.
Really?
This is so good.
Really? I do want to try the steak.
You gotta try it. As you can tell, we're in a good mood, guys.
This is delicious.
Even when we're talking about the comments. No, but speaking of that too, I do want to say the reason why we're talking about it is because recently somebody asked us why did you delete negative comments, and we wanted to make sure we addressed it and talked about it.
Yeah, we got a few questions about that.
Thought it was a good topic.
Yeah, and I never really write people back on that, so I figured we'll just talk about it.
But you did write someone back. Oh, okay, got it. You wrote someone back, but I know what you're saying. You don't typically write people back all the time.
Not always, if they want to know.
Yeah, no, that makes a lot of sense. Makes a lot of sense. You know what I'm saying? You guys, this is so good.
That steak is so good.
I know. It's very good.
This might be my new favorite spot.
I know.
Wow.
Yeah, no, this is delicious. Delicious. Okay, let me
Do you like it as much as me, or am I tripping?
Yes, no, I'm serious, I do. Just because I don't do the Kristenize. No, but I love it.
This is amazing.
Got a little tapatio. You want some tapatio?
Ooh, I'll take a little top.
Okay, cool. I'll put that right there
Thank
for you.
Yeah, I'll put it
over there for you.
Put it on now.
Yeah, do your thing.
Little top. Nice. We hope you guys are having a wonderful day.
So far.
Or evening. Whenever you're watching this.
The day's been pretty good for today, huh?
Yeah.
I'm busy.
A couple ups and downs, but
That's true.
ending on a great note with this, so I'm happy about that.
You guys, we've been working on the merch.
Oh, yes!
A lot of people have been asking, where's the merch? I don't blame you guys.
It's coming.
It's coming. It's coming well. It's coming along really well. The 2 weeks when we were out of town, that slowed things up. Of course, we weren't able to work on it. But now that we're back, it's coming soon. So definitely stay tuned.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we have really cute designs.
I know.
You guys.
So, back to the whole comment situation. I wanted to ask you a question.
Me? Me or the fam?
No, I wanted to ask you a question.
Me.
Yeah, you.
Sorry.
I mean, I guess it's a question for them too, I guess. But
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm ready for a question.
Yeah. I guess the question is, like, when it comes to negative comments, when you first see it, when you first get something that's really bad, like, does it affect you, or is it something that, like, you get upset about? Like, do you think about it all day? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No, it's a good question though.
Okay.
Because
I would hope not.
Because sometimes I'll see some comments and I'll be like, oh, this person's crazy. And then like an hour later, I'm like thinking about it still. I'm like, I shouldn't be thinking about this.
Oh, do you? Okay.
You know what I mean? Does that ever happen to you?
Sorry, guys.
No, it's all good. My bad. I shouldn't ask you when you have a mouthful of food.
So the first part of your question, am I ever impacted by negative comments? Yes. It depends on which kind. Some I'm not, some I am. I think I've said this before. Yeah, you can keep that because
Thank you.
I can't handle hot anymore.
Really?
It's good, but it's hot. But that's also older. Sometimes older hot sauce gets hotter.
Old?
It's not old, like it's still good, but it's older. Like it's
I
been
see what you're
sitting
saying.
out. I feel like sometimes tapatio when it sits out,
I know what you mean.
it gets hotter.
You're right about that.
Anyways, what I was saying is, yeah, like I feel like it's more, and I've said this before, like sometimes with negative comments, depending on how negative they are, sometimes I really feel bad for humanity and feel bad for the person. I really do. Because I'm like, man, like how... I don't want to say miserable because I don't want to be mean, you know, but in a way, like how sad or like bad as your life to have to really like go in like that, I think, because there's so many things that I watch on YouTube that I maybe don't like or I'm offended by or da-da-da, but I'm not writing, you know, and totally attacking, you know, somebody for it, you know, because it's everybody else's life and opinion, you know, maybe I'm more understanding, I don't know, but
yeah,
I'm not going to go out of my way. I'm trying to make them feel like the worst person in the world. You know, that's how I feel. So,
true.
But I feel like some people, when they really go in, are trying to make us feel really bad. And so I'm just kind of like, man, like I wish everybody was just like really nice, you know? And like, yeah, we're trying to like knock people down, you know, emotionally. So that's kind of how I feel. But yeah, sometimes I've been like, whoa, like they're trying to like sting, you know? And some people's comments can be really good. Like, really good in terms of like bad. Oh. Like people know what to say, you know what I mean? Where they're like, ooh, yeah, that person was trying to.
They're trying to
sting for sure, you know. So yeah, I might feel
put some thought into that hate.
So you feel a little something, you know. You're just like, man, like whoa, you know.
I hear you.
So yeah, I do. But I also do feel like I definitely let it go really quickly.
Yeah,
which is nice.
I was gonna say I don't even notice. You know what I mean? Like. I don't ever hear you like get upset, or you're perfectly fine for the most part. Now, I'm sure I don't know how it is for you, but for me too. See, we get like 90+% positive comments, and you guys, please keep those positive comments coming because those really make our day. You know, so it's nice to like read the comments, and you know, even if you're getting a negative one here or there, it really softens the blow when there's, you know, so many other nice ones that come about. You know what I mean? So yeah, so I definitely say that's what for sure keeps me going. Because imagine if it was just like negative after negative. I mean, that would hurt.
I've been on some people's channels.
Yes.
And the amount of negative comments is like more than half.
Yes. Like it's crazy.
80% negative. You're like, whoa.
I know. And I mean, if that were the case, I mean, I would never even go into the comment section. I would never look. I would just assume that. I would just assume everyone hates me. You know?
For sure.
I mean, it's challenging. But yeah, so for every, you know, negative comment, we get, you know, I don't know, 100-something positive comments, you know? Yeah. So it's really awesome, you know?
But would you say, like, for you, that you think about it throughout the day sometimes?
Depending on what they're saying, right? Like, I'll put it like this. This is actually really funny. I actually want to let you guys know about this. So, like, when someone, like, leaves, like, a really, like, rude, like, intentionally, like, hatred, like, they worked on it, they're trying to, you know, they're borderline, like, cussing me out, you know? Or something like that. Those don't even bother me, you know? But when somebody says, like, you know, I don't know, what are the small things, like, you know, something like, oh, he's, you know, eating with...
He eats all the food?
Eats all the food, or always dropping stuff, and it bothers me. You know, they say, like, why stop dropping stuff? You know, that irritates me. You know, you shouldn't be dropping food. I don't know, something like that. It doesn't make me, like, angry, but I think about it all day.
Oh, dude.
Because then I'm just like, I'm not dropping stuff all the time. You know, I like get defensive because I'm like, that's not true. I'll always drop stuff. I don't know. But those are the comments that, like, stick with me. You know, not the bad ones, but the ones that are kind of, like, saying something where I'm just like, that's not true, you know?
Or they'll say it in a negative way.
Or, yeah, exactly.
Because a lot of people will say that you drop things, or it's not a video until you drop something.
Yeah, but those, that's not actually funny to me. Those are hilarious. But we're talking about the negative comments, the ones where people are, like, aggressive and mad that I, like, you know, drop something. They're, like, angry. I'm like, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
Right.
You know, but...
I totally get it.
You know, but in a second, guys, we want to actually read a couple comments. Just kind of give you guys an example of what we do keep and what we delete. Yeah. Right? Yeah, so...
And it's not like it's a perfect science or anything, but... So I would say we should just address the question. Then we can give some examples. So, why would delete negative comments? Multiple things happen, by the way, when people send a comment that's negative. If it's, like, super harsh with curse words or... I don't know, really attacky or like just really bad. And it's hard to explain because there's a huge range. Sometimes Facebook and YouTube automatically block it. You know, YouTube will delete it themselves, or they'll put it in the needs review section, and I don't check that section all the time.
I don't think I've ever gone to that section.
Yeah, I do. I check it, once in a while. So, so sometimes the platform, will remove it depending if it's like really bad, or if they think it's bad and they want us to like look it over. So that's the first thing. So sometimes we don't even do that ourselves. So that's the first one. Second one. So I think a big reason why we have deleted negative comments in the past is oftentimes when somebody writes something negative, one of our amazing supporters will say something back. And then that negative person who said something, it's like people want a fight. So the negative person says something back and starts to attack them. It's one thing to attack us, right? But then attacks that person. You're just a stupid, worthless, right? And then the fam will be like, get out of here,
Yeah,
and then the person will be like, you're just a miserable, whatever. So when it goes to attacking each other on our platform, Jamil and I have always had an issue with that.
Yeah.
I don't want that negativity. I don't want people to be mean to each other.
Yeah.
On our platform. That's just, we have things that we can control, and I think we can control that part. You know?
We don't want anyone feeling like they can't comment. That's ultimately why I'm going to say, at least for me, why we would delete that type of comment, right? So if somebody comments something negative, another person comes to like kind of defend us, and that person attacks them, and they go back and forth. Well, now this person who was trying to defend us, they might not feel comfortable writing a comment next time because maybe they feel like they're going to get attacked or something. So we're cautious of that. We try to stay. And it's got to be a bad attack. I'm not talking about like if somebody's like going back and forth saying, something kind of their opinion about something. It's when they're like really rude back to the other person,
there's a difference between like really trying to attack someone's a character, physical appearance, like in a really rude way versus disagreeing in an appropriate way.
Exactly. So, we've gotten some bad ones where I'm like, whoa. I'm like,
and it's one thing like we can handle whatever, but I don't want our fam to ever feel uncomfortable on a platform, and that really is a big thing. And we've also had people come to us before and just be like, hey, I'm reading these negative comments on your channel and it just makes me uncomfortable. I don't like it. We've had a few people say that.
Yeah, exactly.
On various times throughout our
YouTube experience. Our channel experience, I should say.
Yeah, exactly. So that, makes us feel bad because we don't want anybody to feel uncomfortable.
Exactly. And, one of the things, too, that we've actually learned to do, too, early in the beginning, is to not like go back and forth with people that say really rude stuff. Like in the beginning, I remember like people would say like really like mean stuff, and I wouldn't say anything like mean back. I'd kind of be positive, for the most part, and try to flip it around so they can maybe not be so mean. And majority of people were okay, but there was this one time, you guys. I'll never forget this. At the very beginning of our channel. Some lady wrote some like really rude comment, and then I wrote something nice back to her, and then she wrote something mean again, even meaner, back to me, or back to us, and I can't remember exactly what she said, but she was really mean. So then I said something nice back, but I think the second time I said it, I kind of was a little bit shorter with it, but it was still kind of nice. And then somebody else actually came in, and I think this person. I can't remember who the person was. It's somebody who follows us, I think, still, but said something like, "Hey, if you don't want to be here, don't watch the channel. Go somewhere else." And then that lady just really went in, saying it was like, I think it was some racist stuff to that person.
Yep.
It was something real bad.
Yes, it was.
And I was like, I can't have that. So I went and I was like, hey. You need to leave. Don't do this. And then I think I even was like, I don't know. I said some stuff back to her, which wasn't really nice. And then so she was like, I'm going to report your page. And I didn't do anything that was, she could report. But the fact that she was like, I'm going to get all my friends to report your page, and they're going to get it, we're going to get it taken down, and So I blocked her, of course.
That scared us, though. I mean, this was in the beginning.
This was at the very beginning.
And I was like, oh my gosh,
I thought for sure she actually was going to be able to do something. Now I learned, like, you can't just report someone's page and just get it taken down. You got to have real proof and evidences to something they did, which I didn't do anything, you know?
Right.
So we learned, don't go back and forth with people like that.
Yeah.
If someone's negative like that, just delete your comment and move on.
Some people just want the fight.
That's what it is. And who knows?
A lot of people want the fight.
Yeah, maybe she was having a bad day or a bad week.
She wants.
Maybe it was a kid. Maybe it was some kid who was like, you know what? I feel like messing around. You know.
I remember, yeah. There was a lot of stuff, you know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we even went on. Yeah, I remember we went on like her page, and that's why she got mad. We went on her page to like just kind of see what type of a person. This is in the beginning. We don't do this now.
Oh yes.
But I remember we went on her page to see what type of a person she was. And she was like very religious and like donating to all these charities.
That's what it was.
And like really nice on her personal Facebook. So
thank you.
Jamil had mentioned like, hey.
I was like, hey, you know, we went on your page and we noticed that you do all these types of things, but to say that to somebody and you know you being the person that you are, that's not right.
Yeah.
I should have said that.
Yeah. We called her out. Yeah.
Called her out.
Nicely.
Shouldn't have said that.
Hey, she's
not like that. Yep. She's not that type of person.
So we learned early on not to go back and forth with people. That's big. So when we get a negative comment, depending on how negative it is, we love to write back something positive.
Yeah.
And usually the person will turn around and be like, you know, either not write back or maybe they'll write back and apologize or whatever. Those are fine. But it's the ones who will write something negative again and really want the war.
Yeah.
I don't, and you know, right? I mean, we don't like that. Yeah, we don't want that, you know? We don't want that on our channel.
Exactly. Do you want more tortillas, by the way?
No, I'm good. I'm full.
Sure?
Yep, thank you.
Yeah. No, it's true. Like, we're not, you guys, we're not trying to fight either. We're not trying to do any of that stuff. We're just trying to do our channel, have fun, hang out with you guys, and do that type of stuff. But let me ask you a question. Do you have some comments that we can read?
Yeah, well, so the thing is, we delete the really, really bad comments.
Oh,
so
yeah.
None of these are going to be bad.
Yes, I want to say this.
Yeah.
You guys, we get obviously majority positive comments, and then we get a lot of comments that are, we wouldn't consider them like angry comments or anything like that. They're just people saying their opinion that they feel, and maybe it's more of a negative light and stuff like that. We don't have any problem with those type of stuff. You know, that type of stuff is perfectly fine. It's when you're saying stuff that's like, you know, like, I don't know, really angry and like clearly there to not watch our channel. You're just clearly there to fight. Then we're deleting that.
That's true too. Yeah.
Okay, but let's read those comments because I want to.
So these are examples of comments we keep that are negative.
Yeah.
Because we also want to show that we don't delete every negative comment.
Exactly.
And we'll explain why we keep it.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're not gonna read any names though, but we found a couple that are
okay. Here we go. So somebody wrote, I love this throwback, Jamil. Trying to figure out where items were from is so cute.
Oh, cool.
And person wrote, and said, no.
Oh, somebody, okay, so that person wrote a positive comment.
And
then somebody else wrote what's going to be a negative comment to that person.
Yes.
Based off of their comment.
Yeah.
Okay, what'd they say?
Not me, I think he's ditzy.
That's a good one.
And then, so, which is fine,
That's
you know, it's a kind of a,
Yeah.
So anyways, you know, so the person didn't write anything mean to our supporter.
Yeah.
They just said another, you know, kind of I think he's ditzy. Is it positive? No.
Yeah.
It's her opinion? Yes.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's totally fine.
Yeah, it's kind of rude. A little rude, but it's all good. But it's welcome. You know what I mean?
100%.
Like, I like reading those type of comments because it does make me laugh, you know, and, you know, because in these videos, we're trying to have fun. We're trying to, you know, I mean, I try to say silly stuff. I try to do that type of stuff. And if people are finding enjoyment to write comments like that, then I like that, you know?
Yeah, I think so, too.
Yeah.
Somebody says, oh my God, please, Kristen. And then an eye roll emoji. Whatever. I mean, these are just little, those are fine, you know? Here we go. Jamil, why do you always hog all the food? You should give Kristen some. She never gets any food.
Listen, I'm going to answer that right now. Whoever you are, Kristen doesn't want any food. She wants me to have all of it. No, I'm just teasing.
I don't have any comments about that. Yeah.
It's because I'm hungry. That's why. No, but it's all good.
Does he want to eat?
Because I'm hungry, because I want to eat. No, I'm just teasing.
It's fine.
No, but you know, see, comments like that are cool. I like reading those type of things.
Yeah.
Because they're funny to me.
Yeah, because people
Yeah.
People said, why would you leave negative comments when people are just telling the truth? We're fine if people tell the truth. We just don't want people to be going off, attacking each other, attacking our supporters, but also like cursing at us or saying really degrading things. And, you know, there's just comments on our, you know, we don't want certain negative comments on our channel. We have control over that, and I think that's totally fine. And I do have to say, I think by monitoring our comments as much as we do, even though we've, you know, slacked a little bit over the years, right? But I think by having a really solid foundation of keeping like a lot of positive ones, deleting the really, really bad ones, we've had a lot of really amazing supporters on our page, and our page has been very positive. So I actually think that it's really been great, you know, and that's why I think we have 98% of really awesome comments. You know?
Yeah, because I think if you do invite and allow the really negative ones, not, you know, the ones that Kristen read, those aren't negative.
Yeah, those are fine,
the hatred ones, you know, that though if you allow those enough, then those you know, people feel like, oh, this is the type of place where I can say this type of stuff and get away with it, you know? So, yeah, you know, it's just something we want to check for sure.
Yeah, there's comments that are like, oh my god, you guys are such pigs, you're so disgusting, can't even watch you. You should be whatever, you know? Like, yeah, that's a harsh one.
Yeah, we don't need that.
No, it's not constructive criticism.
Although, we've kept stuff like that on there.
Yeah,
but
depending.
Once again, the problem is, when that happens, we're so, you know, we have such a positive and, you know, I say community of people, they comment back to that, you know, like, hey, you know, don't watch this. And then that person, of course, because they're angry, they start to comment back, and then it goes, you know. So so that's pretty much what's going on.
We've noticed the really harsh ones like that, the example I just gave. Yeah. When a fam does stick up for us, usually that person attacks the fam member, and we kind of know how things go after a while, so we just try to, you know, nip it before it even gets too bad, you know. So yeah.
The other day, guys, I gotta share this, by the way. I was reading.
And so when did you take the picture of it?
Like,
was it a while ago?
It was a while back. This wasn't a while back. It was about 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. And why did you take the picture?
Because it was like funny. I was reading. It was a video. I can't remember what it was. Positive comments, and then this negative one just kind of came out of nowhere. But it's funny because, and this, you know, we kept this one. This wasn't even a bad one. There was a really nice comment. Someone said, Kristen and Jamil, y'all are the sweetest couple. Y'all be safe. Love you guys. And then right after that, it's like, Jamil, give Kristen some damn food. Why are you always eating all the food? I don't know. That just made, that was, I was rolling at that one.
It's hilarious when you have a super sweet comment and then you read a really, really funny little negative one. We kept that one though, right?
I kept the one.
Yeah, that was fine.
No, we don't delete those.
But when you read one that somebody's upset or whatever.
Yeah. No, for sure.
Or there's been ones too where it's been like, bless you.
Excuse
where
me.
It's been like,
Ooh, sorry about that. I'm back.
Where it's been, Jamil hogs all the food, he's so greedy. And then literally, the next comment, Kristen's so greedy, she hogs all the food. So that's always funny. It's like perspective, you know? Oh my goodness.
We should introduce those two people into each other.
We should.
You know?
But it's funny, we get opposite comments about each other, right? So there's a lot that's also, I hog all the food, just like, she's so annoying, I can't stand her voice. And then it'll be like,
oh, that was my comment. I know, I shouldn't have wrote it. I deleted it. No, just joking.
So annoying, I can't stand her voice or something like that. And it'll be like, he's so annoying, the way he always mansplains or something. You know, things like that. So it's just really funny.
Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Who would you say gets more of the negative comments?
What do you mean, who gets more of the negative? Oh, me or you?
And I don't mean who gets more of the negative comments, you or myself? I'm hoping me.
Are you hoping you?
I am.
How come?
Because it's fun. I
don't know. Okay. So, it's hard.
Okay.
Because I do think, so two things.
Okay.
We have a majority women.
Yeah.
So I think there is something about girl power, and I think a lot of women are on my side with things.
Which is why when we started our email list a while back, it was like 1 million # Team Kristens.
Yeah.
And 5 Team Jamils.
So I think there's like this camaraderie with women,
Yeah.
and I do think women are very supportive of me, and will, you know, sometimes, you know, focus on you.
Yes.
With things,
In a negative
or
way.
just you know, whatever the word is, pull your chain, like you know, just be a little nippy at you for fun, because like it's fun, and you're such a good sport. You know?
No, thank you.
However, I do feel like because we have some 90% women as well, I do think sometimes I'm like more in the spotlight in terms of like, you know, women can be very like judgy or like, you know, comparing or whatever.
That's true.
You know, and I do think like sometimes I get the brunt of things. So I think it just depends. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does. It
Yeah,
does.
like you'll get certain types of comments and I'll get certain types of comments.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Yeah.
You know?
What I've noticed in like reading like the comments and stuff like that, you'll get, because I know what you mean. Like I think people will say specific things about you with your, you know, looks in like a negative way and stuff, but then you get like, I'm gonna say almost 100% of people are like so nice about like your dress and your hair.
Yeah,
and, like,
I get the most
all these
compliments.
really,
I think, for sure.
That's right. How many compliments do you think I get in a month?
So you get compliments for sure.
Do I?
No, you do. You don't.
No,
you're not the one going
occasionally.
through the comments.
Occasionally,
You
I
get
do.
a lot of comments
Occasionally I do.
that are compliments. Of course, people love you.
No, I know.
But I do
I'm teasing
think
fam, I know I get.
if I have great nails on or
Yeah.
my hair looks super cute or something, you know,
You get more of the
maybe more noticeable of like the physical appearance, right?
For sure.
And vice versa, opposite of that, I think I get more comments about my weight than you get more comments about your weight.
True.
It's like, Kristen, you need to slow down. You
Exactly.
know, you're big, you're overweight, da 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 da.
Yeah.
And
meanwhile, I'm going to town on the food.
they're leaving you out, you know? Yeah.
Meanwhile, double two hands if I could have two forks. You know?
Yeah. So it totally depends.
Yeah.
Oh, I have noticed too with guys. So a few guys. Now we have some amazing ride or die men
for
on our
sure.
channel. I'm not talking about you guys who have been with us for a while, and you guys are super super sweet. But sometimes the new guys that come on are so mean to me.
Are they?
So mean.
Really?
I do not normally get a nice new male comment.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, they're like really mean, and I don't know what's up with that. But
Yeah.
so I do think like
That's
men
odd.
can actually be pretty harsh,
Because I've read some.
and the guys really like you.
Really?
Yeah,
No way.
yeah, guys really like you.
Because I've
One
read
guy
some
wanted
where-
us to break up like ASAP
so-
Rocky. One guy was like, why are you with her?"
Oh,
and
yeah.
he kept saying it over and over and over and
Every video.
in every video. Yeah, I just like could not understand why you were with me.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So, anyways.
I deleted that comment though, guys. I'm not just joking. But
Wait.
no, I was acting like I wrote that comment.
Oh!
I know I wrote that comment, you guys, and I
Okay.
deleted it. No.
Okay.
Well, I get it, because everyone's going to choose a side for whatever they see, whatever reason, whatever they're dealing with, whatever they're going through, they're going to choose a side.
Not everyone.
I've seen some guys write some stuff that's been pretty bad to me too, you know? But I guess it's few and far between.
Yeah, I'll usually a new guy.
Yeah.
I will get a mean comment, which is very interesting. There's once in a great while.
Us guys, we
I'll
got to
get
stick together, you know?
Once in a great while, I'll get a compliment.
Yeah.
But it's rare. Which is
Yeah,
so interesting.
that's true. I know, but like you said, but the guys that do follow us that have been there for a long time and stuff like that are like really cool.
Super nice. Super, super nice. Yeah.
Oh,
it's
yeah,
not,
for sure.
Clearly not all the men, but I
That's true.
have noticed, it's very interesting.
No, it is interesting.
Yeah.
But you guys, we wanted to do this topic because we thought it was interesting, to just kind of let you guys know like why we delete the comments and stuff if we do delete them and stuff like that. And it's rare. Most of the time we're keeping all of the comments. Like, once again, these negative comments, there's like maybe one a day. Because we do get a lot of comments between Facebook and YouTube. Would you say like one a day? Or maybe one every couple days?
Because there's some days where it's like, whoa, like people, you know what I mean? Like the energy is off in the world and people go in.
Yeah.
So actually and then there's some days you get none. So it's hard to really, I don't know how many.
That's true.
But remember there's like days where you're just like, man,
Oh, yeah.
And then you wake up first thing in the morning, you're groggy and you're just like, reading the attacks. You're just like, wow, what's going on?
Exactly. Yeah.
But I'd say like the biggest issue we have is when people are arguing with each other and disrespecting, fam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what would you say is your takeaway from the comments. Well, okay, how could I say this? I guess what I'm trying to say is, how has your perspective changed from when before we started getting comments and stuff like that to now with negative comments?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
What advice would you actually give somebody?
Okay.
There you go.
Ooh,
what advice would you give somebody regarding the negative comments and as far as like handling them and stuff?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Totally.
YouTubers.
I got it.
Okay, let's hear it.
If you are in the spotlight, meaning if you are in a public platform where people are allowed to comment, no matter who you are, you will get negative comments. You could be Mother Teresa and get negativity. You could be the nicest, amazing, most beautiful, gorgeous soul inside and out in the world, and there will be people hating on you. So what I have to say is, no matter what you do, it's gonna happen. You know, I didn't realize that. I thought I could kill them with kindness.
Really?
Oh yeah, I was like, people are gonna love us. Oh. We're great. We're genuine. We're honest. We love each other.
Oh, I knew. You read enough YouTube comments.
Yeah. No, so yeah. And I wasn't like a huge YouTuber before this, right?
Oh, that's true.
So I was like, oh, people are totally going to love us. Like, people love us in person. They're going to love us on here. So that's just really funny. So anyway.
Majority of people do, which is great.
Yeah, they do. But I realized you're just not going to please them. So therefore, because it happens to every single person, no matter who you are, you just can't take it personally. You really, really can't. And if it does bother you and it does take it personally, don't read your comments, because you don't have to read them.
Yeah.
You don't. And some people, don't, and they choose not to. I know a lot of YouTubers that you never see hearts or comments back. I'm sure they're not in their comment section.
True.
So you don't have to be, That's
a good point.
But, I do think that you do have to have some type of a thicker skin. You can't be like, the type of person that's going to cry over any negative comment. Yeah. It's probably not for you to be on YouTube. You have to be a little...
That's true. I almost want to say, as personal as some of the negative comments are, I actually want to say they're not personal. I want to say it's almost like, they're doing their job, and their job is to, say something about your video, and it's their opinion, and it's... I just feel like it's not personal. And maybe that's just how I'm looking at it, but I don't think it's like...
I know what you're saying.
You know what I mean? I don't feel like it's something that they're like, in their mind, like, I hate this person. I have to let them know. And it's just kind of like, okay, you put your video out here, I'm going to tell you how I feel about it,
And there's also, and piggybacking off of that, there's also sometimes of like rude or negative comments that actually I have taken into consideration.
Oh, yeah.
That I have been like, okay, how can I like actually make this as a critique? Is this something that I personally want to work on?
Yeah.
Whatever it is. And I've worked on a few things that, for example, the eating. Remember in the beginning, I was pushing food to the front of my mouth, da-da-da-da.
But the reason why it doesn't matter.
Yes, there was a reason why I was eating... pork.
That wasn't how you normally eat anyway.
No, it wasn't how I normally ate. I thought that...
We thought that was how what you're supposed to do with these channels, or smack and like talk with your food, but apparently nobody likes that.
Nobody liked it, which I didn't know. I thought people were going to love it.
Yeah.
So anyways, so all this, I was like, okay, well, since I don't even really eat like that anyways, I'm like, why am I doing that?
Yeah.
This is when we first started.
Yeah.
So I've worked on my manners.
That's true. Yeah.
Sure.
Good point.
Yeah.
Good point.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's one thing, but that's just one example.
Exactly.
But there's been a couple other things.
But I'll do the same thing. I'll read something and be like, okay, let me see if I can fix that a little bit.
Yeah.
From time to time, for sure.
Yeah, for sure. But if it gets to your, sorry. What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say like not eating all the food and allowing you to have some of the food. No, I'm just joking.
But I do to say. But if it gets to you too much, that's also not good. Like you can't.
Yeah.
If certain comments are gonna bring you down.
Yeah.
You get in a bad mood all day, make you cry.
Yeah.
Have to let that go.
Yeah, once again, you can't take it personally. I don't think it's a personal attack. I think it's just them, and commenting on how they feel.
And I do have to say, because I've learned a lot from other YouTubers too.
Yeah.
We watch Be Love, right? We watch Zaddy Chunk Chunk. We watch Nicole, of course. And I think they would all agree that there are certain times that they've put a video out.
Yeah.
And had you not had known who they were, and you've never seen it before, but you just go in the comment section on certain videos, you would think they're the most hated people in the world.
Yeah, exactly.
You would think every single person who watches them just hates them. And then the next day, a completely different video.
Opposite.
I love you so much. You're amazing. Da da da. So I've actually learned a lot. Like, okay, there just might be certain videos that people take offense to, they don't like, and they go in, and that's okay. And then the next video, they're fine. So you can't also think that one bad video or something, or one comment you say
Yeah.
is going to be your forever situation with your supporters, because that's not true too.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's actually a good point. And I've seen that before on certain channels when people say stuff.
It's so funny when you see like, you're the worst person ever.
Yeah.
Da, 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 da. And then people be like, you're the best.
Oh, yeah.
It's cute. It's funny.
Exactly.
So it happens, you know. So this is part of the dealio.
It's true. It's part of the, you know, social media experience when you're putting yourself out there, you know, into the world.
Yep.
That's what's going to happen.
Yep.
So
that's why.
Yeah.
So thank you all for your amazing, sweet, supportive comments. We want to say.
Exactly.
We do, positivity. We do think, expands when people see it. It makes people happy. It makes people smile.
It's true.
It's contagious.
It is contagious.
So that support that we see in our comment section, I think, really is attracting more supporters for our K&J fam. So we appreciate every one of you. And we're not saying everybody has to like every single video we do. And has to totally agree with us. You're allowed to give your opinion.
Exactly.
If you think what we do is not good.
Yeah.
As long as it's appropriate, like the examples that we gave.
That's right. I do have to say this too, because I want to make sure I make this clear. Like, there's certain people that in particular that will constantly kind of attack me, and not in like a terrible way, but they'll be like, Jamil, stop eating all the food, or Jamil, stop dropping stuff, and all these types of things. Those people, please keep commenting. Like, those don't bother me at all. Like, and those are okay. Those are welcome because, I like it. It's good feedback and stuff like that. So if you're one of those people, please keep commenting those. I have no problem whatsoever with that. So I just want to say that, that I think those type of comments are perfectly fine. Yeah. It's just when they're like hatred,
Yeah, hatred.
The real hate,
And sometimes on hatred, on me and hateful comments, if we keep them, sometimes I don't write back, sometimes I do, but sometimes I might not write back because I don't want to engage also in negativity, or sometimes we'll choose to write a positive comment back. Yeah. But sometimes that goes to no avail, if that's the word. Like, if you write the positive comment, the next day the person will still keep attacking. It's true. So then I'm like, okay, it's not going to work, so they can just say their thing as long as it's not too crazy.
Plus, sometimes it's hard for me to find the middle finger emoji. You know what I mean? Can't quite find it, so I decide not to write back. No.
Oh, it's so funny. And sometimes people's comments, like, they know exactly how to say it to where you really can't rebuttal no matter what. Oh, yeah. You know what I mean? So I've learned that early on. Yeah. That no matter, you can't, they don't want a rebuttal. Yeah. And even if you gave a rebuttal, that's what they want because they want to argue with you. So I learned that early on.
It is interesting that there are people that actually want to argue with you.
Yeah. So we'll just be like, thank you so much. We appreciate you watching. And we do. Exactly. That's what we do.
That's exactly right. Yeah. Anyways, as we could talk all night on it, it's crazy, but we just appreciate everyone, whether, you are enjoying our videos or love to critique them and all that type of stuff. Please, all of those things are welcome. We just appreciate doing these videos and having fun with you guys, and just don't write hatred. No. Hate the bad stuff. You guys know what I'm talking about. Somebody out there watching this video knows exactly what type of comments I'm talking about. Don't write it.
For sure. Okay, guys, thank you so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed the food. We hope you enjoyed the topic.
Absolutely.
And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share this caring. Let your friends and family know what the K&J Fam are doing.
And until next time, we hope you have a wonderful day, evening, or night. Whatever time it is out there, we will see you in our next video.
Peace out, child.